Okay, apparently we're going live. Hello, ladies and gents of the Sunshine community. We're back. Hi, Larvi.
Yeah. Hello, Alaise. Yeah. Who's his name? Danny versus Rasmus.
What's his name?
Yeah.
I love you, Larvi.
Yeah. I had a slow moment right there, but that's fine. Danny versus Rasmus. Danny's screen was black, so I was a bit confused for a second, but he appears to be there. Appears to be like healthy and fine. I think at least. And this match is probably one of the more interesting ones. Today we had like already a pretty cool matchup that like had Division One implications. The winner clinches Division One of Despin and Peaches, who is Despin, and this one is not as impactful in terms of like, oh, I get into like a different bracket or not, but the winner of this has the chance for not double elimination, a double bye. The winner will play JJ for that double bye, and the loser will have to play Jeff Compass, and the loser of Jeff versus the loser of this one will actually get no buys, I think, for the playoffs. So kind of both at risk. Otherwise, they like both of them are like more or less on pace to get one bye and a home series. So this is, I think, primarily just playing the match just to also have a bit more opportunities.
Look, they're playing the match for the math, right? Because I'm an engineer, might not be a mathematician, but I can tell you, if you have to play less matches, there's less chances you actually lose a match. So that is very obvious, but it's also very important because upsets happen all the time in bingo, and you can probably test to that.
Yeah, but like sometimes you can argue that like people have like momentum carry with them, and like if they're having a break, they're kind of out of the like playing fields. It's unfortunately not just like mathematical.
It's not as simple, but if out of if other factors are not included, like when it comes to mindset.
Yeah. I think one actually like important thing that might be very important depending on the players will be whoever gets third compared to fourth will be able to pick their opponent, as far as I know. I think whoever wins this has like will either get a double bye or will be able to pick between the like lower four people. And there are maybe some people you want to play more than others. I think like Jeff is probably a bit more scary than let's say Braga, although he's also very scary. So maybe that argument doesn't really fit
I don't.
too well.
I mean, what does fit is that if you know you have certain strengths, you can pick a player and the home series, so more formats that you feel you would do well against that player. So maybe you can speed bully a bit, maybe you can outroute a bit. You know,
Yeah,
there's definitely some positive to picking first and to picking which player you want to go against, picking more formats. But that's why it is an advantage after all. So it might not be the biggest stakes match yet, but it's also still pretty important. And I don't know, I still have to get used to the idea of seeing Rasmus in Division 1.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I'll just say it's kind of funny that Rasmus ended up being that high in season one. We had like 7 people in Division One. We needed to decide for a eighth person to get into Division One, and like Rasmus was one of the people we considered, and we were like, nah, probably not. And then in season one, he ended up being pretty bad in Division Two as well, at least subpar.
I guess we can say doing worse than what was expected.
Oh yeah, that's a nice way to say this. But in season two, he kind of picked it up a little bit. The regular season wasn't that great, but he had a very close best of playoff series against Peaches. Or like he had a playoffs run, and then like lost to Peaches, who ended up just winning season 2 in Division 2 with only like 2 losses over in the entire season and no match losses. So Rasmus had a pretty decent run, and now season 3 Rasmus is fully unleashed. He has improved a lot. His routing has become more solid. He's not having debate of Rico Florets as often anymore, but still quite a few times.
All right, so I guess you could say that Rasmus went to IKEA, bought a complete player package, and started assembling it over the course of 3 seasons. And I mean, I would say he's done him quite some good. He's definitely a scary player to face now, no matter who you are. Which,
Yeah, I guess this analogy works somehow.
don't worry, Larvi. What do you mean? My analogies always work. I don't see how you would dare to object to my analogies.
Yeah, okay, but it's fine. Like, yeah, Rasmus has built like his entire furniture and everything, but Danny already was like in a hotel room.
I know. Danny definitely has a whole hotel room worth of experience, and
Yeah.
and he's definitely not a simple player to face. But we have all the ingredients for a very good match here. Just to that, let's look at this card. We're playing Lockout, so no rules besides first 13 wins and the rules of bingo that generally like don't forfeit and all that stuff. But besides all these rules, no rules.
Yeah, but yeah.
So what stages are good on this card? There's definitely some hidden secret energy, on here.
Yeah, I just don't like right off the bat. I just see Bianco, and I don't see like any good like alternatives early on. I don't see like a really strong Gelato. I don't see a really strong Rico.
No, I think that the counterplay to Bianco would be to just roam a lot early.
Yeah, but then like it's already a bit tough because Pinna is very weak, which means that Bianco just has even more value. Noki as well is weak, so then like Bianco just gets completely unpunished. I guess 12 level shines is a thing that you might consider because Bianco shines a bit slow, but these are still level shines, and where else would you get them? Rico seems pretty useless, just like it has Rico hundreds and 50 M's, and I guess the hidden axis. It's that's it. But while Bianca just has Bianca for Harvest and like, better hidden progress, 3 from 4 works better with Bianca on this card than with Rico. Although you can make Rico work. 7 shines secrets, 5 secrets, all that jazz.
If Hiddens wasn't that strong, I would argue a Pianta into Gelato play would work. Like not like but right now, like with all these Hiddens, I think we're gonna see a start of Bianco start for both players, and it's gonna come down to speed, which I think Danny still has a speed edge on Rasmus, but it is definitely not that big. Like Rasmus can race and will likely race to goals, and yeah, I think if you see a Bianco race early on.
Yeah, I would definitely agree, just because like the speed argument that you brought up was kind of interesting because Danny, I don't think, has been playing a lot of Sunshine recently, while Rasmus is like actively trying to destroy Denmark in any percent. So
As all British people want to do, destroy Denmark in insert something. Okay.
So yeah, Rasmus has been playing. Danny has been like only playing his matches. Maybe he has practiced like some time when he felt like it.
I mean, but that's the thing with theoretical speed, right? Danny will likely have higher peaks, but not being a bit rusty just lowers your consistency. So your theoretical speed might be better, but if you make more mistakes, can lead to a bit peakier performance, I guess.
But Danny's play style is just like not very risk involved, I think. At least for the most part. I don't think he's doing anything particularly risky.
Yeah, he's a very methodical kind of player. I would agree with that analysis. Not a lot of weird plays. Not a lot of, all right, I'm gonna do this and hope it works, or just trying to and matches the style. It's just very, I'm faster than you most of the time, and that here's how I'll win by doing a good route, a very good route. That said, is there really no alternative to starting Bianco? Because this is kind of, I'm looking. I swear I'm looking.
Yeah.
Gelato Rush.
Yeah. We have 5 and 7 links, which is maybe a bit interesting
Okay.
to
What's the
see.
holdup? Apparently there is a.
I think Rasmus said that like he had a stomach ache or something. He just said my stomach is dying, and maybe Rasmus is like, I don't know what is happening with him. Hopefully nothing too bad. The players agreed to like pause for a little bit.
Okay, I have a question now. Why is Rasmus Snow blinking like twice as fast as Danny's? I have no idea. Maybe a version difference, but
Oh.
I just noticed. And I'm like, what the hell?
Oh wait, this is insane.
Yeah. It's you get what I mean, right?
Wait, what?
You get what I mean, right?
I don't. This doesn't make sense. Like both of them.
Okay. Please do. Okay, I'm not imagining it, right? I'm not the only one saying that. I'm just asking because I thought you would know, Larvy.
Yeah, it's actually just like genuinely confusing. I don't know what. Yeah, this is like taking all my attention from like anything that could have happened.
No,
Yeah.
this is just a loader. Grimfishes. There's no issue with using it as long as you don't load any cheats with it.
I think the Nintendo is banned, right? Or like any other loader. I think Gecko and Swiss. Maybe there's some.
No, I mean from the leaderboard, but what are we like using to play? Like,
What?
okay, we're using leaderboard rules to play because if that's the case, it wouldn't be the first time that the player starts with like Nintendo for getting it or using like or like loading with cheats by mistake, like
Yeah,
straight up.
but like Erasmus probably uses practice codes, so like he would have had practice codes. So I'm trying to think. There was something I had in mind. Oh yeah, maybe there like can be some differences between Swiss and Gecko. I think like when you look at the sun when you're loading through Swiss, it can crash you the game just randomly. I don't think it's a thing in Gecko, like on Gecko. Just the thing. It's actually I'm genuinely curious now about this. I would.
We can
I
do
would
some
like.
testing, maybe not now, but also I've been blasting Jeff for that. I'll blast y'all too. I still don't have the current match roll.
Oh. Yeah, that's awkward. Ramada gave it to you, so I.
Thank you very much, Romano. You are
Yeah.
you are the king.
Yeah.
It's a nice pass.
It's kind of an awkward moment right now.
We can talk about whatever you want. It's okay.
But what if I don't want to talk about anything?
Then you're just an introverted person. That's okay.
I guess then you can be like, why are you commentating if you don't want to talk about anything? Like not even this.
Why would you
hype
sign
matchup?
up? Why would you sign up for talking about the game if you don't want to talk about stuff?
I I signed up for like one match, and I was like, dude, there are so many cool matchups I want to watch. And like when you have like then you sign up for like a lot of matches, and then that's really cool, really fun. And then you like I have like one match every day. I was like, dude, that's actually so sick. I'm commentating one match a day. How cool is that? And at one point, I realized that I would almost have one unique commentator per day. So one match per day with one unique commentator, but Peaches is like just signed up for a match tomorrow, and I'm crying. As you can tell,
Okay.
there's
So
nothing going on.
Larvi not only is introverted, he also happens to have ADHD. Okay, no, not ADHD, OCD. Sorry.
Not quite.
No, I know, I'm joking. Before anybody gets offended, I'm really joking. So
Yeah.
I just love that, like being able to rescue this, but seeing Larvi like, it's glorious.
Yeah, we're waiting on like whatever Rasmus's stomach problem is.
Okay, let's get it on then. All right, I have a perfect activity to do.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I want your predictions for how the leaderboard's gonna look at the very end of the season.
Do I have to like rank every single person there? Like that's a lot of people.
You can start from the very beginning. And
Uh,
look, you know, if you have a very tough task ahead of you, just break it down into smaller steps.
okay. So, what do you mean with the leaderboard? Like with how after week 8 the standings will like be shaped out?
Standings, end of week 8. We
Mm,
are done. Order of players, which determines order of players that go into the playoff.
okay, so I think I'll start with the boldest prediction of Romano being first.
Harry
That
today, aren't we?
yeah. It's not like it's already even locked. So yeah. Then I guess I would have to already predict the winner of this match for second place, because then I have to be like, is it JJ or the winner of this match? But I think, I think Danny will win this game, and I think JJ kind of like has been on top of Danny for a while, so I think like Romano, JJ, Danny sounds very, very normal in terms of like a top 3, and who would have known it's the current top 3 of the league. So it's really insane how this shapes out. Then it's interesting. I think like even though Rasmus has been on a tear, I'm a Jeff Cole believer. So I think Jeff 4th place is something we will see. And then it's about Rasmus versus Rasmus, Bry, and Despin, and that's kind of that will be kind of interesting. I think I'll make the like pseudo hot take. Despin somehow just keeps winning, so I'll just say Despin 5th, Bry guy 6th, Rasmus can't be 7th. I'm stupid. Wait, wait. That I'm wrong. Rasmus has to be 5th, just mathematically. Or like just by the way the formats are. Then I guess Despin, Dan Bragai, 7th. Then the last place of Division 1 will be PK. Just kidding, of course not. Peaches will probably still make it. Although I would like I feel like Mason being in Div 1 would be such a good
Feel good ending, right?
yeah,
It's the ending we all want to see.
yeah. It's not supposed to be something like against Peaches, but like Mason at this I like Mason like finally reaching Division 1 and like then doing some damage there would be like such a hero story at this point. And Peaches has like been winning for long enough, so like that's just boring. That would just put Peaches into first place in Division 2, where he will, oh my god, the options are like second place Division 2 would be between PK and Haywire. That's disgusting. Oh my god, dude, I'll just skip Division 2, whatever.
Larpy, that's hurtful. It could be me there.
What did you say?
That's hurtful. It could be me in that position.
Yeah, and that would be even worse.
Well,
Like,
thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's talk maybe about. Oh, I completely forgot results. I think Yado is still alive for Division 2 playoffs. So like is still
No,
able to.
yeah, listen, in my mind, Yato is still alive for Division 1, my dude.
Uh,
I'm gonna go with a pick Yato for the final Division 1 spot. That's. Why would you even pick someone else, honestly?
because it's literally impossible in terms of the standings. If we had like 5 more weeks of like regular season, then we can maybe have that reality. But it's kind of unfortunate that we don't see Mr. Yado in Division 1.
Really unfortunate.
Mm.
All our thoughts and prayers for Yato. Let's hope that he has better luck next season.
Yeah. Rasmus has been back. He had stomach pain. That could have been anything. I had stomach pain as well.
Okay, it could have been anything. Okay, so do I really need to spell what your other option is, or...
No, not.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think we can leave it at that. So Rasmus is done pooping, and we can go back to the match. Okay.
Well, whatever. You can maybe be a bit nauseous and just like maybe out of stress, and then you maybe like take a like walk, go outside, breathe some fresh air, drink some water, and you're fine again. Like that can also work, right?
Yes, I'm sure that with a stomachache is a fine idea to go out right now in Sweden. That said, both players are starting Bianco. I think that's that's not the start we would have wanted, but it's the start we deserve.
Wait, I'm not curious now. What about Sweden? Like,
I mean, it must be pretty cold right now. If you're going out for a breath of fresh air with stomachache, it's probably not the smartest idea at the moment. Also, Rasmus is able to get that blue, which I didn't think was gonna happen. So. Romano, we did discuss the card at all. We actually did it so early that you actually forgot about it.
Yeah, it's just a Bianca start. I don't see like great opportunities. Like you can maybe have 15 M's maybe, but then it's like, why are you out of Bianco? And like, why would you be in Rico? Like Rico hundreds? Like what? What are you doing there?
I did state that maybe, just maybe, in a world that's really weird, Pianta into Gelato could work, but that's no. That's no. That's just no.
If like, and no, you can't even win 4 hidden. Like you won't win 3 hidden with Pianta into Gelato. You won't win 4 hidden. Like you.
Exactly. If it was only one of these goals, you could do that. You know, you could do the
Maybe,
Gelato card, just the Pianta into Gelato. But with both of these, it's kind of like no. Danny goes for some of the Fino Blues to start with.
Yeah, he picked up one M. But like he didn't go for J Blue, so that's kind of cringe when you pick up the Fino Blues afterwards. You kind of feel stupid. At least I would feel stupid if I were in Danny's shoes right now.
I mean, maybe Danny is just, I don't know. Maybe it feels like it's a bad omen. Maybe he's superstitious for the jail blue. You know, who knows? Like, could be all sorts of reasons. Also, Danny has been known to make a lot of plans on the fly, if you know what I mean. So
Oh, just being very indecisive. Yes, that has been happening sometimes. Namely in Ramada versus Danny. What was it, Ramada versus Danny? Where like Danny lost probably a cumulative like minute or two just being indecisive.
I mean, if you're not taking a decision, you cannot make a bad decision.
What if you made the decision to not make a decision?
That's still a
That
decision. Could it be a bad decision? Probably because it loses the match. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I guess that you can see. I can see that works. That's fine. But are you deciding not to make a decision? If it's not an active decision, I guess it's still a decision.
Yeah,
Well,
like I guess you like never make no decision, right?
because even if you don't make a decision, you make the decision to not make one. So
Yeah.
all right. Danny is on Blue Coins World Tour Part 1 at the moment. Blues. There's 15 Bianco blues, so that is okay. There's 15 M's, so that is also okay. And there's 5 links, so I think Danny is looking at a very blue heavy start here.
Yeah, I think like 15 Bianco is definitely one of the options, but then you would do 15 in Bianco instead of like this hybrid route, and then it becomes a bit unclear what Danny wants to do. I'm just not a believer in the 15 M's 5 links and 45 tolls on this card. Like maybe like you can
Danny's
make
struggling a bit
something. Yeah, but it's like, how good is it really? Like, it's not JJ versus Romano kind of good, where like it's blue coins all over, where 70 totals is like 50 totals on any other card. Here it's like bit worse. I don't believe in the blue coins quite yet. Rasmus is just, doing the love of shines, a much more Lavi approved play.
Rasmus is doing what we all call the boring play, which
Oh yeah.
listen, all right. If I had to make a basketball analogy, which Mr. Larvita will not understand, but Larvita doesn't understand my analogies anyway, so it's fine. It's being the Kareem Milwaukee Bucks, all right. It's boring as hell. Nothing interesting ever happens, but they win a lot. So, yeah, sure. If the boring play wins the game, the boring play wins the game. But I can see Danny's route working that set because obviously Bianco is good, but this card promotes a lot of traveling around, right? And he's still not that far behind Rasmus with those blues collected. So obviously might lose some Bianco stuff. Rasmus is gonna do travel skip.
Yeah, maybe he's like 50-15, 15 Bianco for Hoverless. Like sort of like he's scouting out, because like why would Danny not click something? And Danny's like really eyeing these 15 M's, which I guess will incentivize Rasmus to like do Bianco for Hoverless and 3 hiddens and 4 hiddens and make more progress towards 3 from 4 and make more progress towards 7 shines and secrets. Yeah, I'm quite curious what Danny plans to do in Rico. I think it might be. Would it be like Rico 1 and 2 and 3 into hiddens?
4 and 5. I don't know, because obviously this card is kind of anti-synergy for focusing on the level too much, right? You have 2 from 5, 3 from 4, the 4 hiddens, 3 hiddens, 4 Pianta, 4 Jelly. This card is telling you go around this, just enjoy the game, just play the game, just don't play Rico IL. You know what I mean? Rico IL, sorry.
Yeah, enjoy the game. Go Bianca
And,
first.
I mean, it's not possible. It's mechanically impossible to enjoy playing Super Mario Sunshine. I would know that, but try to enjoy the game.
Go Bianco first. That's the real joy in playing Super Mario.
Yeah, no. I'm besides Bianco, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Rasmus doesn't know how some ledges work. After a few years of playing bingo and also doing this shine, you might think that he has some sort of idea, but I guess you never know.
Hey, maybe it might have been a misclick there or
Yeah,
misinput.
yeah. Sometimes you just release the Hover nozzle for like no reason. Maybe he's still feeling a little bit, like he's feeling his stomach a little bit still, and just like released R for no reason. Like even though he didn't want to. That can
Okay,
happen.
so we did not speak about this. The fact that Rasmus is playing with a handicap at the moment, that the physical condition not being great. Have you ever played with like feeling crap?
Oh yeah, last season versus Mike, I was like, I like after the game, I just went to bed immediately, and like slept. I was just like not feeling well at all, and like that was terrible. That was a
Yeah,
really really tough
if you've ever
experience,
tried to do any like activity that requires a lot of hand-eye coordination, even if it's not a lot of physical effort, because I mean,
and a lot of thinking actually. Like, I probably have my highest brain activity when I play bingo.
yeah, exactly. It's I mean, it's still pretty rough. Even if it's not something that's impacting your brain necessarily, if you're still feeling ill, that is
Mm,
definitely not a positive thing. And playing with such as we said, the match isn't the highest stakes match ever because it's not like there's a Division 1 spot hinging on this, or but it's
yeah.
still obviously not ideal.
Yeah, but like winning this game definitely like you can get what's it called, like double buys. You can like have some decent chances. Like you kind of want to
Yeah,
win this game.
there's consequences. There's a payoff for playing this game and winning it clearly, because if there wasn't, why the hell would we be here outside of fun? But we were there to
Mhm.
terminate some fun playing Sunshine. So, that said, why is Rasmus and Rico?
Um, Maybe he wanted to do like a little bit of an ends play. Maybe he's a bit concerned about what Danny has been doing, and now he sees the click. He's like, oh, Danny has been
What you've been doing?
has been doing ends like, and Rasmus can be like, oh, I can just go back to Bianca and be chilling. I think, and maybe
Or go
wants to
to
finish off too.
Gelato and do hidden.
I think he could do both. Maybe when you see 15 M's like that, click like that, you
I
might
guess.
make the connection.
But we do know that they're both even. And if Danny does 3
Okay,
reds
even
into Gelato, it is going to be faster than Rasmus doing 4 into
he
Gelato,
needs to
right?
do Bianca
I mean,
free still.
oh, Danny's
Just
back for free. Okay, no, sorry. That sorry. My brain just checked out there for a second.
yeah,
Both
he
players
did
going
on the
back to
block.
Bianco. So Danny probably really uses a snipe, like Rasmus not doing anything yet. Or could
Mhm.
be. Or could be even edging the bets, like in case
Yeah.
this is a snipe, this shine is still very valuable. Fast shine, 2 from 5, 7 in a secret, access to... Bianco is pretty good at this card, we already knew
Yeah,
this, so...
he might also just think that Rasmus is going for the three and four hints, like that play instead, and like would maybe backtrack to Bianca 4, but Rasmus is indeed backtracking to Bianca 4 right now, just from maybe a different idea in Rico. I was about to say, like Erasmus showing why he has been on top of Division 1 instead of Peaches, but now he's messing up that coin, and that doesn't work as well anymore. He's still got a better Bianca for Haveles than like Peaches last game, for instance.
I love when Larvi tries not to be savage, but then like... Okay, screw that.
No, no, I was about to like, I was trying to destroy Peaches, but now I destroyed both because Erasmus
Yeah,
pushed out.
exactly. It's like, it's just... Listen, Larvi is an equal opportunity butcher, right? It will call out your gameplay no matter who you are.
No, I'm not mentioning gameplay as much anymore. Just like sometimes when I like thought of a perfectly funny and very funny joke, or like anecdote, I try
I'm
to
not
go
saying
for
you do it
this.
a lot. I'm just saying that when you do it, you don't care about who it is, which is just the way it should
Oh
be,
yeah,
If a player makes a mistake and you're known as a roaster, you should roast them regardless who they are.
true.
I mean, even
Actually, yeah.
Romano makes.
Oh yeah, yeah, Romano, as I think I mentioned this when in the last match, like yesterday when he played JJ. Romano versus JJ was probably his best game of the season by far. Because he looked very, very weak this season, and he still won. So, you know. Although,
I think we can make him like just Romano things.
yeah, JJ had chances. So like, I don't want to be like that. But
No,
this is,
I can understand. Don't worry.
yeah. So I think like for either Rasmus or Danny, if they're like looking and hoping for a double buy, they already have to think of about JJ as well. And maybe they're like, yeah, and you know what? I'll take third place. I'll like that, and they're playing for this right now.
Oh, maybe that's probably at least partially going on their minds,
Yeah.
or would come to their mind. That said, Danny did re-enter Bianco 4, I think, with the thought of, okay, I'll finish 15 Bianco Blues here if I see Overless clicked, and Overless was clicked. So Danny finished the 15 Bianco Blues and now can go safely through Bianco 3 Reds, but that means that Rasmus will win. Oh, especially now. That means Rasmus will win the free hiddens race. Definitely ahead to it.
Yeah, Danny doesn't know how that just work either. Like, it's difficult to like. You have to have it happen sometimes where you just think that, oh, I need to like hold hover immediately again when it's like looking like ledge grab and the ledge is like turning away. Like that sometimes. Like I needed some time to get used to this, and I still don't do this fully. Especially because I don't do strats that like rely on a ledge grab like this. So I can at least like be cool like that.
Or like
Anyway.
we're still cool in our eyes. It's fine. Danny will have completed 4 level shines after this. Rasmus is definitely ahead in that race, the specific one.
Yeah. But Danny has like 30 blue coins. So that's like 3 shines already. Like close to 45 totals, and then 70 totals, and 5 links and 7 links is still important, but we'll see.
Yes, I just feel that this card is like basically I would have loved if I got this card in a match.
Against Danny?
To align.
Or against
No,
Rasmus?
in general, like if I get a card, like, I love my roam play style, being able to sink in like precisely 14 shines to make it work with like 4 other goals. So I do the 2 from 5, 3 from 4. You know, I love stuff like that.
I'll just say I haven't watched like your matches with like paying enough attention last season, and I don't remember
okay,
season 1. Yeah.
It's okay, Larvy. I don't remember season 1 either, and maybe that's for the best.
Yeah. Oh my god,
That's that.
I'm just remembering my playoffs in season 1. I have flashbacks to like 90 totals. I hate my life. Anyway.
Anyway, Rasmus is about to click those 3 hiddens, save for a potential death here, but
Yeah, he technically has time for delay. Like, we know this. He might know this when he sees like 15 in Bianco, 15 M's. He's like, yeah, he can't be that close to 3 hiddens. And
again,
yeah.
I mean, delaying it is useful, but not that useful because 4 hidden is still on the card. So it's not like you're dissuading Danny from doing anything. If he goes for hidden as well, it just means that he's in the race as well, unless you want to immediately do it for a 4th hidden, which is not available. So I don't know. You're hiding information, but it's not as potent as a normal delay, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's like you can delay this. You probably will get advantage out of this, but like, will it be like, how useful would that be? Not that much. So like, you don't want to like think of when to click this. So when you're lazy like Rasmus, you can do this.
That said, Rasmus does click it almost immediately and goes back to Rico. I definitely think we're seeing a 3-from-4 play here. For Rasmus going Bianco Gelato, Rick going to Pinna. Most likely, I would bet that's what we're gonna see. Or Pianta maybe even. There's also some merit to Pianta here, even though it's not this much. But there's an extra linked. There's 7 links there. So, what's the link situation? Both players have Rico, Bianco, and wait, both players have Rico?
I don't think Cosmos has any links actually. I think Danny has got the Bianca one, got the Delfino one, got the Gelato one, and apparently he didn't get the Rico one fully. Cosmos didn't have quite the good angle there.
This blooper race looks okay, honestly.
Yeah, like an 1848 for like having a completely terrible angle on the water side and then having to like improvise a little bit.
No, that look kind of slick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, maybe his husband in Toba will not yell at Rasmus for whatever that blooper this was.
When are we making the Rasmus Toba relationship official? Like, when are we marrying him? When are we marrying them? I can get a church if you want.
I think it's kind of dependent on them. So
that's fair. I'll just tell Rasmus I can get them a church if they want.
Okay, that's a good option.
Hey, that's what homies do, right? I mean, if you got a church sitting there doing nothing, yeah, sure, like, right?
Yeah.
That would kind of be partial to depending to what like kind of church you would want to marry in, but that's kind of like, I don't know. Now Rasmus is going for a 4th hidden here, right?
Mm-hmm. He's indeed going for a 4th hidden. That's like his 4th hidden. That's why I think he's going for 4 hidden. It's good because 3-from-4, but Danny has. Like, I think the more interesting thing is that Danny has been like continuing in Gelato. Like he's behind to 3-from-4 and 4 levels, but he wants the 4 from Gelato seal because he already feels like he's at the back foot because he just is so far behind to everything else. Also, it's just okay. Is this 100 coin shine and a secret from Danny?
But apparently it isn't.
Is it blue coins? That's actually a very. Oh, he didn't get that hidden.
Oh yeah, it did 1/1 red and sunshine. Right, makes sense. So Rasmus with 4 hiddens. This kind of gives away exactly what he's done.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be Bianco 6 reds, but I don't think Danny's falling for that. That the PD is way too long for that. Rasmus is going to Pianta here.
And Pianta just like gives 3-from-4 like immediately for Pianta shines. It's also nice, like level shines. Like Rasmus is kind of feeling very comfortable. I think Pianta 2 should already be 12 level shines, right?
Yes, because he has 4 Bianco, 3 Gelato, 3 Rico.
Yeah, so
I think Danny is moving to Pianta as well. Okay.
Yeah, Danny just like collected blue coins on the back foot constantly. And he's kind of like really. Yeah, he's not in a good position right now, but just by following Rasmus like this. But
yeah, by virtue of these blue coins, and then he's deciding to do the same route that Rasmus is. Rasmus obviously has all that delta from the blue coins at the very beginning, and has collected the hiddens already. So that's definitely interesting. I think Danny still has a lot of space to maneuver here, but if Rasmus is doing this on purpose, right? Because Danny is known to. This is kind of a Danny card as well. Like, like 3-from-4. Danny is known to be a good router in situations like this, as far as I am aware. So maybe Rasmus is like, you know what? You're gonna do other stuff, and I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna go straight up for what you would do. So I hope you follow me. That this could be a legitimate game plan from Rasmus. Not sure if that's the case, but that's definitely something I want to ask at the end of the match.
Yeah, I think we have like I'll trust Falcon Hit, our trusted stat man, because we trust him, and unclick links if Danny clicks it off immediately. That will be kind of saddening for him. And I don't remember Danny getting the link, so that's... yeah, he went for 15 M's. That makes sense. I'm stupid. So...
Can anything right now.
Yeah, but I'm ready. Yeah. Danny's in a weird position. He needs to go into Pinner. I think Pinner seems very valuable for him. Just because, like, that's his option for 2 from 5. I guess Reds is probably much better there, and he's going to Pinner, which is definitely very convenient for him. Pinner also has like 2 goals, but like who really cares about this?
Really cares about the goals.
Like these like lily pad and 6 Pinner shines, like what are they doing there?
Yeah, they're not good goals. They're not good goals, especially on this card. I do agree with that. But what? Okay, we haven't really talked about shines and the secrets so far because Rasmus is sitting on 4 right now, and Danny's also sitting on 4 because it's on the exact same levels, or not exactly the same levels, but done a lot of the same things. But Danny will definitely get a leg up on this, just by virtue of, well, doing Pinna 2. We'll see if Pinna 2 Reds is also on his mind. Probably it is. Whereas the red coin shine situation is even, right? 2 apiece right now.
He's a red. Yeah, he's a red behind, but like technically speaking, Rasmus can equalize. I guess with all of the female shines, it's like kind of dumb.
Also, we haven't really talked about 50 from 2, because none of the players have attempted anything yet, or
Yeah. Yeah, I think the 50 from 2 is like only a play you want to do with hundreds on this card.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So maybe a Pianta hundreds from Rasmus here could also be valuable. You know. 4, and I mean Rasmus apparently read my mind, or I read Rasmus' mind. Which makes 100% sense here. Will likely net you the hundreds, maybe a 50 from 2. Maybe another the Rico hundreds, you know, could also net you a good 50 to do at some point, but you kind of want to do it soon because obviously 150 Alpine is not the slowest thing ever. 5 links from Danny.
Yeah, he collected the X link, right? I'm not stupid. I didn't pay attention. I was like watching Rasmus's start to Pianta hundreds, which is I guess a 50 from 2 play, which we just like said, yeah, you don't want to do this unless it's with like the Nico Bianca shines. I guess Pianta hundreds is okay. Danny's select 45 totals, I think, and that's probably very just reasonable because
Rasmus has collected the grand total of like 6 blue coins so far, so yeah, that's not in danger.
Yeah, and like levels, like how do you get like so many blues and so many levels?
Yeah, this is obviously like Danny's making the correct read here that you've done this 12 level shines pretty fast, dude. You're not also collecting blues. There's no way you're that fast. Which I don't think anybody would be fast enough to do 12 level shines and 45. Maybe JJ if he's on like Adderall and whatever, but
it depends, I guess, on the level shines, but the fact it's 3 from 4 would be.
Yeah, that's and the fact that you've like opened. I mean, obviously that depends on the levels, but you're opening Gelato, you've opened Rico. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Nah. Not like Pianta maybe, but
yeah.
Definitely not a blue coins play here. So Rasmus will finish the hundreds. Danny will get to 2. Rasmus definitely with a hot start, and I think I've noticed this pattern when Rasmus sometimes gets to a really hot start in matches. Like he has a pretty good. If matches were 1 at 7, Rasmus would be really scary to face, because he has this uncanny ability to just get a lot of clicks early on, which is really useful to have because obviously if you're the opponent, it kind of puts you on the back foot, and then you're already thinking from the losing position, you know, which sometimes becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, like okay, like you're not necessarily in a losing position just because you're behind the goals.
No, you're not, but you can think like you are. You get what I mean?
Yeah, and I think Danny thinks that he's definitely not in a great position. Him leaving Piata is definitely something he's very relieved about when he saw 3 from 4. But he still needs like 1 Rico Shine for 2 from 5, and then but the issue is that the Rico 2 is kind of awkward because Rasmus just catches up with like shines and secrets with secret shines.
Yeah, but he gets it closer to. I mean, yeah, it is kind of like they're doing the same thing, but Danny's carrying on. Danny's carrying a satchel worth of blue coins as he's doing all of this, so he's always kind of one step behind. And is this Danny's 2 from 5?
No, oh wait. Danny left after Pianta 1. True, this is not 2 from 5 from Danny. Yeah, no, Rasmus is in a really good position then.
Rasmus, I mean, I think if Danny goes to Pianta, does Pianta 2, he's still gonna be able to get 2 from 5.
Yeah, but Rasmus would get it, right?
But then he's gonna be even in Pinna with Rasmus already there and Danny in Pianta. You know, it's Rasmus sitting pretty right now. Not gonna lie, by just focusing on, ironically, what people would call Danny stuff. So
It's kind of it's like the narrative is kind of interesting because like Danny, this is the Danny stuff in 2v2, but in 1v1 Danny has been like very keen on blue coins. Also is waiting for the roller coaster.
I think it's Rasmus' feet that's starting to poop now. So
Okay. Maybe we should consider pause, Mr. Rasmus, Mr. Yamato.
yeah, I would say pause.
Is it? I'll just make Ramada to make the decision. I've definitely had things happened. Apparently, we can hear audio still.
I'm trying.
Wait, no, it's a pause already. It's
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. I was just pinging the car to.
Oh, you don't have Fingersync Plus open, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just returned to the Netherlands literally yesterday. So.
Yeah. It's just like a funny observation because you've been spamming like one goal.
I know that's just create. If you're playing, you're constantly like if you see movement there, you're seeing stuff.
Yeah.
That's just a quick way to.
Yeah. Rasmus seems to be there. Wait, this is then really interesting, right?
Okay, Rasmus is back.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know how good his mecha was. We could maybe ask. But Rasmus says like he's okay to go at the same time, but this would maybe lose him 2 from 5, which is kind of funny.
I mean, considering we had no feed, I think that the only good play here for us is just to start at the same time. Quite honestly.
Yeah, like mecha is just too variable. And they're playing again, and Danny is going into Pianta 1. Never mind. I was about to say, so then Danny has like
there was audio feed. Okay, sorry, Tober. I mean, I don't think we have the player the stream feed because then I don't have the stream feed at least. Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah, and I think like this almost mattered, but Danny decided to do Pianta hundreds instead of Piantissimo. So like now like ways for like determining a fair thing, like it's not as important.
Yeah, Danny's this is really unfortunate because Danny's playing from the position you were playing against that curse match against Bry. You know what I mean? You know what you
Yeah, yeah. But
it's really unfortunate when that happens because yeah, you see a great idea and then your opponent's just like, oh come on, just a tiny detail in the route goes like that. And then
yeah,
he's pretty sad now. Not sure if he'll finish it. Yeah, it still decides to finish it.
what if Danny makes makes the excuse that like after the pause he realized that 2 from 5 is not he thought 2 from 5 was not in danger, and was like, yeah, I have time for Pianta hundreds.
Well, that's his call. Like I don't know how to put it, but I don't believe we should make an exception for these calls because it's still the player making the call, right? You can
Yeah,
circumstances have influenced it, but it's not like you can go back and change the circumstances and it did not affect you directly, right? It was your reaction to the circumstances. Which is why I feel in these situations, it's just like try to blank off in a way, right? Because yeah, you can use the time to route a bit more, but I don't know. It's just Rasmus here going for 50 from hundreds in Rico.
hundreds Ricos now actually pretty fine. There's like 5 secrets and 7 chances secrets is probably the kind of concerning thing for Rasmus, but like it still gives value in 50 from 2 and hundreds in Rico and 300s progress, so like you get compensation and like it just lines up pretty well with
Yeah.
what Danny has been doing.
I mean, if you're Rasmus, I feel like Bianco 300s in a secret combined with Pinna 2 reds, that gets to 7 in a secret, technically. I mean, still, if it's still up, clearly, but that is still, I would argue, a pretty good play that can be made there. Rasmus misses a coin.
Yeah, Rasmus hasn't watched enough Sid for Sid's like hundreds gameplay to also carry over.
Oof.
Yeah.
Some people may see that as a positive. I see it for this, another Larvae roast.
I see this as like I'm making a Sid compliment. I guess Rasmus also missed Sid's like 230 96 run, which Rasmus huge Sid fan. I don't know.
It's okay. Sometimes it can happen. Your favorite team is playing and you're busy. It's fine. Ignoring the blue coins, Steven. It's Rasmus completely okay. Not ignoring them, just ignoring one of them.
Yeah, maybe maybe now you can say he watched too much Sid, avoiding blue coins at all costs. But like you're that far behind the totals. Like, how realistic do you think you'll get?
It is not a
70
bad call
totals?
per se. It was just a duly noted the fact that he is not really caring about blues at all.
Yeah, like the only thing to keep in mind maybe would be Noki trading in for Noki, but I think Rasmus is like should be at enough shines very
Rasmus
soon.
has 18
anyway.
billion level shines by now. It's like
yeah, like okay, this singular blue wouldn't make the difference, so that's fine. So yeah, there's like no reason to collect the blue coin if you don't consider 70 totals to be a realistic win con. Like later down the game, like Danny would have to ignore so much, and yeah, that's iffy. Rasmus now with 9 goals, definitely looking pretty cool there.
He wants reds.
And he wants reds. He is at how many reds? This is his 4th.
I think 3rd. What did he do? Bianco 3 reds, Gelado 1 reds, and
Bianco 4.
Bianco 4, right? Bianco 4 is a red.
Yeah, and this is also should also be Danny's 3rd red. He's still clicking.
He did 1, 2, but did not do Bianco 4.
Yeah. He collected links. I think he should be at 7 then, right? But Rasmus can also like Rasmus has a decent play just going into pinner. Like that's definitely of value.
Yeah, you can just go to Pinna 2 Reds.
Mm.
Right. That's another
Yep.
shiny secret and all that gist. All the gist.
Yeah. Wait. Ooh, so if Rasmus when it goes for Pinna 3, Pinna 2 Reds, gets like 6 Reds.
No, Rasmus.
Yeah, like if okay, wait. He wins like if Rasmus wins 6 Reds with his current play, and goes for Bianco hundreds and wins 7 shines and secrets as well, which is possible still.
Yeah, he won the game.
Yeah, it would be like a instant win con because he needs 4 more goals. It's actually insane. Rasmus is in a really commanding position, and Rasmus could win with only like 3 more shines, which is very scary to think about.
Granted, they're like one of them is Bianco 100, Bianco 300, so it's not
In
the
the
fastest
secrets?
shine in the game.
Yeah. And Danny has counterplay with Pinna 2 Reds and EYG. I guess also Pinna 5, Pinna 6 would technically work, but EYG is just like cleaner.
I still think that Rasmus wins, anyways.
Yeah, but like Rasmus has like big enough of a lead. Forge Gelato Shines is still a thing. Danny wants Lily Pad, I think, so that just like hinders him a little bit. If Rasmus were to make the hundreds in Bianca play, of course. Danny is scrambling for his memory card because he wants to save up out of Pinner. I'm glad I was able to recognize this immediately.
Lark
Anyway.
PogChamp.
Anyway, Danny doesn't know where Yoshi is, apparently.
I think Danny's just a bit shaken or a bit like confused.
Yeah. Danny likes to free run Delfino if he like is a bit nervous and doesn't know what to do. Maybe he's not nervous and he just like doesn't care that he's losing.
Danny, I know Danny is one of the most carefree players in that sense. I don't know if he has that much of a competitive spirit. Not saying this is like a shade. It's just I've never seen him be particularly pissed for the loss. Then again, maybe I've not seen him lose like a really important game or something.
You just just imagine we're saying this and like he's
gonna come over to you and just like be pissed AF.
Yeah, like right now, and he would just like yell a gamer word into the Spanish air. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, that said, Danny did die trying to get to Lillipad, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and Rasmus has the capability of winning the game with 1 more shine, and Danny doesn't seem to make any strides for this, but Rasmus is wanting a few more shines. He doesn't really know what Danny has been up to. Maybe he wants to secure 7 shines and secrets first.
I need to make a remix of a very popular song called "One More Shine." Well, not lose.
Yeah.
Rasmus, what the hell are you doing?
Wicker free.
Yeah, I have eyes, Larry.
That's just like securing 7 shines and secrets. It's
okay,
like,
I guess, but
yeah, if you're concerned about that goal, then this is
no,
much
that's fair.
better.
That is fair. It's just like you're ruining our great prediction and glorious play because it would have worked considering what Nani's doing right now. Yeah, Stober, I know that is technically the correct play. Okay, it's technically the better, the safer play, and considering the position right now, he can go for the safer play and get better returns because he can guarantee a win basically with this. But still, it would have been much cooler.
Yeah, like we know what the deal is right now, and like Danny would have needed to go Pinna to Red Spinner and EYG like immediately. Just to have the just to secure 7 shines and secrets. So Rasmus is going there. It's fine. Now Danny's capture card died.
Lol. And Rasmus died as well.
Yeah, Danny.
Wait, is this a forfeit? Or what's going on?
No, I think it's.
Yo, there's no nothing in the chat. Alright, we're waiting for Yamato to call pause. Again.
Yeah. Danny has been alive at least. He clicked off 12 Noki Blues. It shouldn't matter still. Like Bianca Hundreds is still a winning play for Rasmus. And he sees that.
And it's back.
Yep. And yeah, Danny's just like trying for Lily Pad again, and if Rasmus just goes for Bianca Hundreds, it like the instantly wins him the game. And that's it. Unless Rasmus somehow dies in Bianca Hundreds without it being in a secret, this should be a Rasmus win.
And it's still going for Lily Pad, so unfortunate for Danny, he kind of followed Rasmus when he shouldn't have, and now he's not following Rasmus where he should, you know what I mean? Not going for the same goal right now, which is unfortunate, but at the end of the day, really, really good performance by Rasmus. I think card reading here was pretty good. I'll find a way to win, and I'll find a way to win fast, and you cannot do anything about it. Because they're gonna focus blues early on, and yeah, that's very good. I really have to say I've been really impressed by Rasmus this season. He's been doing quite well.
Yeah, I like not only did Danny like kind of shoot himself with his like beginning option, which I thought was just like which wasn't the sauce. And I think Rasmus has been playing pretty well. Like maybe you can say the Rico 4 was cringe with the death. Maybe the Pinner 2 Reds wasn't that great, but like when you looked at like like it's difficult to really measure like everything in gameplay without like paying close attention. Yeah, but like even the timer ones, I think Rasmus's Jala 1 Reds was better than Danny's. His Rico 2s were better than Danny's.
No, I meant like the timer and so like the splits, as in like it's hard to measure gameplay difference with the split, but it does seem like Rasmus really hit another gear this season. Like he was already a fast player, but now it seems like he has that that tiny bit more speed that allows him a bit more freedom. So it was already a solid player, but this extra speed really gave him another weapon. And yeah, I mean, if he wasn't as fast, he might not. The 2 from 5 thing might not have worked, for instance, right? So it definitely is a lot of progress for Rasmus, and he has to be proud about what he's accomplished. And now he's sitting third. Is he guaranteed third? Not really.
He's at least third now.
Okay, is it guaranteed at least third? Which is, if you told this to someone at the beginning of the season, I'm not sure they would have believed you.
Yeah, I would have laughed at you as well.
But he is chilling, and okay, he avoided the coin and realized, okay, I don't need it to be in the secret. And Danny, too little late here in Pinna. So, really, really well done to Rasmus. Does he have to play again? Yeah, he has to play again, JJ, right?
Yeah, but now Rasmus can play JJ for a double bye and second place in non-league. It's like, what the hell is this?
Rasmus is staking the Swedish flag and he is raising it, right? He is raising the claim and he's making the claim that, yeah, you know what? Next to that Finnish flag, there might be another Scandinavian that's trying to make moves here in this league. So that's there's something to be said for that.
Yeah. We can also just like we can maybe make a controversy with like Rasmus's airstrip being worse than Danny, and like the stomach break from Rasmus being like an excuse to like equalize the airstrip.
I mean, I don't. No, okay. I do have to ask though about that no thing popping up. Rasmus, you here?
Hello.
First things first. Congratulations for your win.
GG.
Thank you, Gigi Danny.
Hi, Danny. And it was a good match. Unfortunate that your routes overlapped a lot, and that decision to go for blues early on kind of hampered that because that ended up being the deciding factor. But first question, Rasmus, do you know why your no blinks like twice as fast when you're sitting on the screen?
Wait, what? Blinks?
Okay. So when we were waiting and you were in the toilet, presumably,
You
Oh.
dealt with your stomach pain.
Is that
Yeah.
a PAL thing?
I have no idea what it is, but I was
Ah.
curious and I asked Larvi and
Both of you played
Oh,
PAL.
both of us went. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that's
Wait,
so weird.
What loaders do you guys use?
I use Swiss. Could that affect it?
Danny?
Yep.
What is the loader you use?
The what?
The loader.
Loader.
Do you use Swiss as well? Or do you just play from the...
I play disc. I play in PAL.
Okay, that might be the difference then. At least that's a good candidate.
Mystery solved anyway.
Okay, now that we have solved this mystery, we can focus on what really matters. Rasmus, not much to say honestly. That route was really solid, and I want to ask this thing. I didn't mention that there is this pattern of you just having great starts. You know, reading a card, say, all right, I'm gonna get 7 goals in 30 minutes, and good luck stopping me. Is it something that you focus on, or is it just natural? Like it's just your natural play style coming through?
For this match, I saw like, okay, Bianca looks pretty good, so we will both probably start in Bianca. And then I wanted, like, I figured I would probably lose Bianca for Hoverless, or like there was a big chance of, or it was Danny favored rather. So I wanted to like route around that and start heading for Hiddens, but then he never clicked it. But yeah, I basically made my route around that, and also like to get fast level shines and 3 from 4 because that felt really good on this card.
All right. Other question for you. I did mention how this card is basically what used to be called like Danny stuff in the 2v2 days, Danny Ramato, you know. This is like the roam card. It's very encouraging you to roam a lot through the levels. Did it ever occur to you to be like, okay, I know this is stuff that Danny does. I'm just gonna rush this without blues to try to outspeed him to a route that he could likely do. Even though Larvi mentioned that Danny's been focusing a lot on blues when playing in single, but there could have still been a thing, so I'm still asking you the question. No is a valid answer. Okay, it doesn't have to be the case, but
yeah, I'm just thinking of what went through my head at the start. I knew that blues weren't the best on this card.
Okay.
So I didn't want to commit blues like almost at all, but I also knew that he might just like snipe me to a lot of stuff. So I started like collecting some M's just in case. But then as soon as he clicked M's, I like not completely ignored blues, but I only picked them up if they were like less than a second time loss.
Okay, so not exactly what I meant, but
yeah,
not intentional, but it ended up working that way. Okay.
Yeah. Like I figured, since he is faster in level shines than me, that I would probably have a lot of contest in that, or he would contest me a lot. But yeah, so as soon as he clicked blues, I felt a bit more safe about how to handle the level shines.
Okay. Then Larvi, if you have any questions, feel free to interrupt because I'm doing all the questions.
The only question I have is I want to know about Danny's idea to start like Like, what did you see in blue coins, Danny, on this card?
I just misread the card. I thought I would be able to contest like hiddens or 2 from 5, while Rasmus would get like for Pianta, Bianco 4, but I just spent way too much on blue coins, and there was pretty much no comeback potential after that. So
Okay,
just misread, and Rasmus played well. So
I mean, you had 2 from 5 chances if you went for
yeah,
Pianta.
but yeah, it was just too far behind, and I thought I would need also 150 from 2 after that.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I just don't have anything else to add on. Like, this game kind of went like Rasmus's favor, and then like even more Rasmus's favor. So that's kind of sad too.
Yeah, focus on the wrong things. I think. I was debating on picking Lockout or Row Control, and I think I should have picked Row Control because even with bad starts, you can maybe come back. In this card, Rasmus just outplayed me, and I had no comeback potential after just starting very, very bad with my route. So well played.
Yeah, it was kind of a one-dimensional card. Like, if you were to fall behind, there is just not super apparent, but there is just a kind of style of play that you cannot easily counter, right? The roam, because you get following the person. So I understand that it is. It's sometimes, a lot of people mention how invasion can be like this, but sometimes lockout is like this as well, right? You have a card where it is one-dimensional, and so congratulations to Rasmus for making it. Now,
yeah, Rasmus, you're guaranteed top 3 going into playoffs. That doesn't sound too enthusiastic. But
it's weird. It's weird.
But you will play next week against JJ for a chance of a double bye in Division 1, so like a guaranteed top 4 spot in in the playoffs as well.
Yep.
And like if you lose, you'll still get third, so you'll get like I think format pick in your playoff match, and you'll be able to pick your opponent, I think.
Yes, I think that's how it works.
Yeah, and we can just like talk about like your journey in this league and everything. Like how do you feel that? Like, do you feel like you have improved so much? Like you just got like that good, or do you think that maybe you just got like you just like got more or less like lucky with like having your opponents not play at their highest levels that they've showcased in this season thus far?
I feel like I've started playing better for sure, like both bingo wise and gameplay wise. I also feel like I've had some luck with opponents. Like in this game, Danny decided to go for blues, which was good for my route. And there have been some other games like that. Like, I guess it was a while ago, but Urbani giving me a start that I wanted in Invasion, and then like Mason over the lane red. So I've had some good luck going for me as well.
Yeah, so you just say a combination of both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
That's
also, Rimato not having his best game versus me was also really good. Gave me a lot of points.
True. Yeah, also Rimato kind of not having a strong season. So yeah, just like a lot of things falling in place for you. Unfortunately, Danny, you are out of the contention for a double bye, but you will still get, or you will play Jeff for a bye at all. And I'm personally like a fan of the Danny Jeff matchup. Like I'm looking forward to it. So how do you feel about this situation you're in, Danny?
I mean, I think it's fair that Rasmus got the top 3 because he's kept playing and he's improved while I haven't really played at all. So yeah, it makes sense. He's surpassed me right now, and I'm not sure about Jeff. if I play like my last 2 or 3 matches, it's gonna be rough. So I don't really expect much. I'll just play for fun and try to win, but I'm not gonna like grind a lot, and I'm just gonna try to enjoy the matches left. That's pretty much it.
You know, I would say that's definitely a good outlook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have Jukotok stop space in 10 minutes. I think it's draft, so that will be fun and games. You're already laughing, I see.
Yeah, Larvae. I already know where this is going, but before we wrap this up, I really wanted to say one thing about what Rasmus mentioned, like obviously being like improving his player and then having a bit of luck. I don't think anybody can win a tournament without luck, right? Like
Yeah.
at least a small element. So in order to be able to use the luck you get, you need to be able to capitalize on it, and you cannot do that without gameplay. So I think it's fair to
Yes.
say that there's been some luck element, but you also have to be able to recognize that okay, that chance has been given to you, and then, well, not screw it, right? So big GG on that, and now we're waiting. Now I think you and Romado can wait for a wire to get to top of Division 1 as well, so you can have the full Scandinavian Trinity.
Well.
So this is more of a call out to Haywire to, hey man, just work on your game. You cannot have Norway lag behind by this much. That said, I think we can wrap this up. So Larvi, I'll let you do the outro so you can shade on Div 3 / low Div 2 draft.
Well, yeah, what this? I'm just excited to see Dubspecs versus Jukotox now in 10 minutes or 7 minutes. And GG Danieru Rasmus was a game.
Yeah, GG deserved the win. I think PK also deserved the win against me, but was unfortunate. So yeah, good luck, Rasmus, against GG.
GG. Thank you. Sorry again for the toilet gambit
Yeah,
at
don't
the
worry,
start.
don't worry.
So let Gambig open it.
Romano, this is your clue.